Welcome to WinAirvideo and the September 18th construction update on the Gordie Howe International Bridge project. Today's update will cover what's new on the Canadian and U.S. sides, progress under the bridge, interstate connections, border facility handovers, any delays or cost overruns, and what both officials and the public are saying about the opening timeline. Let's get started on the Canadian side of the project. At the Port of Windsor, significant headway has been made as the Canadian side prepares for the highly anticipated opening. Over 250 Canadian Border Services Agency officers have already begun settling into their brand new port of entry facility, a 130-acre state-of-the-art complex that stands as the largest Canadian border crossing facility in the country. Officers have been moving into the facility since early this year, installing specialized detection technology, setting up offices, and familiarizing themselves with the new systems and operational protocols. CBSA has expressed excitement and full readiness for operations, currently occupying all general and administrative offices. The infrastructure itself is nearly complete, with reports confirming that the line painting on the bridge is finished. The testing of all 164 streetlights is ongoing, and final installs for electrical, fire suppression, and drainage systems are wrapping up. Barriers and fencing along the multi-use pedestrian and cycling path are also being completed. Of the 24 primary inspection lanes, 16 toll lanes, and 11 port structures, the majority are in the finishing stages, with landscaping, paving, and fencing continuing through September. However, landscaping work and polish on some facilities, particularly the inspection and toll booth areas, are still underway, and job postings for additional border officers remain open through February 2026 as teams scale up for the bridge's first day of operation. Okay, let's shift focus to the U.S. side. However, before we do, I'd like to take a moment to ask for your subscription. Support from subscriptions is all WinAirvideo depends on to keep these informational videos coming. We are almost at a milestone of 10,000 subscribers. That's exciting. However, we are still less than halfway to seeing the channel support itself. Your subscription is important and not taken for granted. I appreciate every subscriber and answer every post. Join our growing community. You'll always be glad you did. Thanks for the time. Detroit's 167-acre port of entry has also reached advanced stages of construction, but there are some critical tasks left. 13 major inspection and processing structures and 36 inspection lanes are essentially built, with interior fit-outs, security systems, and landscaping almost complete. The pedestrian processing facility is nearly ready, and the U.S. port is projected to match Canada's readiness for fall. A key milestone is the long-awaited I-75 interchange connection. As of this update, structural steel installation of all 4 bridges connecting I-75 to the U.S. port of entry has been completed. Local road improvements and ramp widening are 85% finished, with remaining paving and signage work in final stages. Despite these achievements, several temporary I-75 on-ramps and service drives remain closed through late summer 2025 for final paving, road striping, and signalization. But traffic disruptions are minor and expected to clear up by October. Under the bridge itself, teams are focused on the last phases of utility installation, including final commissioning of electrical, fire suppression, and drainage systems. Crews are also testing lighting, safety barriers, and surveillance systems to ensure full operational readiness. Multi-use paths for pedestrians and cyclists are being finished with handrails and pathway signage. On the Canadian side, the CBSA has formally moved into the main facility and occupies all executive, administration, and officer spaces. Specialized security and detection equipment are installed and being calibrated. Full handover of the facility is effectively complete from a Canadian perspective, with only minor contracting and landscaping left. On the U.S. side, construction of customs and border protection facilities is nearly wrapped up, but as of mid-September, official handover to U.S. Customs and Border Protection is still pending necessary fit-out and final safety acceptance. U.S. officials have cited a need for more time to commission and fully test all technical systems for border operations. No official USCBP public statement outlines specific handover timelines, but sources confirm they are pressing for a seamless transition before any public opening. Both ports are in punch list mode. On the Canadian side, remaining work includes landscaping, parking lot striping, some minor interior finishes, and calibration of toll booths. On the U.S. side, facility security integration, final IT and surveillance fit-out, and road signalization are top priorities. Although both sides report they are on track to open in the fall of 2025, as of September 18, 2025, neither Windsor Detroit Bridge Authority nor either border agency has announced an official opening day. The absence of a firm date is attributed to the need to ensure all security and operational tests are fully complete, and both border agencies are staffed at operational levels. Hiring continues into early 2026 to ensure adequate staffing levels on both sides. No official date for the opening of the Gordie Howe International Bridge has been announced as of September 19, 2025. The Windsor Detroit Bridge Authority continues to state that the bridge is expected to open in the fall of 2025, but specific timing remains unconfirmed. Media and parliamentary inquiries have pressed for clarity, but the authority's latest public statements emphasize that only about 2% of construction work remains, and that a firm date will be announced once all operational systems, staffing, and border handovers are verified complete. Independent analysis suggests that the prolonged fit-up and handover process for the border facilities, especially on the U.S. side, could push the opening into 2026, with some speculation that a high-profile date such as July 1st, 2026, which is Canada Day, might be selected if additional delays occur. The Canadian Border Services Agency states it will be ready when the bridge is declared open, while U.S. Customs and Border Protection have not publicly confirmed its exact preparedness for this transition. In conclusion, though construction is substantially complete, there is still no confirmed, officially announced opening date for the public or commercial traffic as of today. The bridge's original opening, set in 2024, was delayed by about 10 months to September 2025, primarily due to pandemic-related disruptions that affected supply chains and labor on both sides of the border. Officials report no material cost overrun. Partial financial updates suggest the $6.4 billion budget remains intact. with the vast majority of funds already spent as planned. While tariffs and cross-border duties affected steel costs earlier, Windsor-Detroit Bridge Authority says these tariffs were less significant than the pandemic slowdowns or cross-border regulatory delays. The Windsor-Detroit Bridge Authority and Canadian officials emphasize that the opening date will not be announced until every technical and procedural detail passes final inspection. They assert that the quality and security of operations are more important than an artificial deadline. U.S. officials echo this cautious optimism, but acknowledge the surge in post-pandemic project backlogs has slowed approvals for fit-out and security clearance on the American side. Local MPs and community representatives in Windsor and Detroit are calling for more transparency and faster communication, particularly regarding the U.S. side handover and inspection delays. The public, for the most part, remains patient, but is increasingly frustrated by the lack of clear grand opening date, especially as local businesses and logistics firms plan for cross-border movement. The construction agreement with Bridging North America, finalized in 2018, originally forecast a completion date in 2024. That target shifted to fall 2025 after COVID-19 disruptions and supply chain delays. Officials have not yet announced any additional shifts beyond this window, but stress that fit-out and operational testing now drive the timeline. Both Canadian and U.S. sides of the Gordie Howe Bridge are deep in their final phases. Canadian border agencies have moved into completed spaces, while the U.S. side preps for final handover. Electrical, safety, and surveillance systems are getting final testing. The I-75 connection is physically complete, with remaining roadwork wrapping up. No official opening date is set, with staffing, finishing, and security the last steps before the public can cross. Budget remains steady, and both governments are focused on a secure, operational, seamless launch, even as the public and local businesses' interests push for a more concrete timeline. Stay tuned to WinAirvideo for more updates, and don't forget to subscribe for first access to drone footage, infrastructure explainers, and Windsor-Detroit construction news. This is Bob Jones, and I will see you in the next video.